This was the most expensive dish I had ever seen in my life, but everyone was only allowed to taste it once in their lifetime. When the guests were waiting with excitement, the waiter came out carrying nothing but an empty plate. Before we could even recover from the shock, the host called out the head chef. He told us who had prepared the dish and explained how it was made, and that moment nearly scared us to death. The chef stood in silence for 3 seconds. Then they carried a body back into the kitchen. An hour later, plate after plate of steak was brought out. At that moment, the host stopped hiding the truth and revealed the real reason we had been invited to the banquet. The main ingredient was actually themselves. Hearing that made everyone tremble with fear. One rich man finally realized how terrifying this place really was. He tried to leave quietly without saying a word. But the next second, the guard slammed him against the table. Then one of the chefs walked over with a cleaver in his hand. Watching that scene, we finally understood the host was not joking. Then it hit me. My boyfriend Jack, he was calmly eating his food, as if this wasn't his first time here. I wanted to know what was going on, so I gathered my courage and walked up to the host. I asked him why he was doing this, but the host asked who I was. He pointed out that my name was not on the guest list, but that didn't stop anyone else from eating. He even threatened us, saying no one would make it past midnight. I quickly asked if I could join the chefs, but the host said even the chefs were doomed. That was when I finally realized I had walked straight into my boyfriend's trap. Then the host announced the final dish of the night, but for this dish they needed a metal bucket. He ordered me to go to his house and fetch it. He even handed me the key, but as I was leaving, I discovered my boyfriend was already dead. It was obvious this was their way of punishment. To save myself, I went into his house. On the wall, I found several photographs, but something seemed strange. In every picture taken after he became famous, the host looked miserable. Only in the old photos from when he was still an apprentice. Making cheeseburgers, did he ever smile? In that moment, I decided to fight for my life. I stood up and said I was starving. All I wanted was a cheeseburger. The host froze in place. Then his mind drifted back to his apprentice days. He walked into the kitchen, then started making me a burger. Soon the delicious cheeseburger was ready. He even served it with fries. Watching me take a bite, his heart filled with anticipation.